Hi friends, welcome back. As promised, today we're going to talk about how to save money on our grocery budget. First step is to subscribe if you haven't already and hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever I post a video. If you want to hear more about things that most people don't talk about, then you definitely have to subscribe to my channel. Now let's get started. We need to take an inventory, check what we already do have in our pantry, in our fridge, and in our freezer before we head on to the grocery store. So let's do that. I'm going to show you my small pantry here, and we'll see what things do I have. Baking needs right there. I always check those essentials. So I still have suka, vinegar, patis, and soy sauce right there, olive oil. So olive oil I have to buy for next week, one for next week, okay? And then here bread, of course, it will only last for today and I have to get more for next week. And then noodles or pancit, and then cereals. I still have, I think, lots here. And of course, this is my sinigang mix. I still have a few. Finally here, very important, my garlic, onion, ginger. I need to make sure that I have lots of them, and potatoes, and I have what's this, gabe or koryuso sa Bisaya. So here, spices. So I still have lots of them, and of course my cling wrap and everything. I think I'm still good. So I in my fridge first. So I have 3 tomatoes. So I will definitely buy, I think, 3 more or 2 more. A cucumber, my kids loves, and then bulad, some of the bulad, and then spinach for our smoothie. So I would surely get 1 more of this. And for salad, yes, I think that's good. And then cheese stick, my kids love that. Of course, milk. And here, let's my gulay. Pechay and green beans, and then this bad boy, my celery, and I have broccoli, just enough for today. So today I'm filming this video what's today? It's Thursday, so we will go for grocery either Saturday or Sunday. And then pepper, patola, and then of course yogurt. My kids would love yogurt, eggs, and then butter. We need that. And here we're good. After that, okay, so wait, I have to turn off I bake something. So now that we're done with those inventory, we will check or update our list, which is in my phone, and then I can't show it to you because I'm using my phone to vlog, to edit, and upload it in YouTube. As you can see, I am trying to be frugal, so I didn't really invest in cameras and all this stuff. So updating this list that I have in my phone notes, and then we'll see what things do I need to buy in the grocery store, and having those lists will really help and guide me to buy only what we need. Next step is I have to actually do a meal plan. So what is a meal plan? It's just like thinking about for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, for the whole week, what are those menu that you're going to cook for your family. And for us, we are Filipinos, Asian, we are usually soup based. So those recipes that we usually cook, I make sure that I have those ingredients first in my pantry and then my freezer. And I forgot to show you my freezer. Okay, so here's the freezer. There's just like frozen veggies and smoothie here. So I still have lots of this blueberries and mangoes. So I'm good with that. And here for meat, I only have pork there, and that one's chicken. So I definitely need to buy pecho or chicken. My kids love those. And then fish, we are fish eater family. So I still have here pompano. I have pompano and another pompano, and then there's tilapia right there. So I really need to check what's inside this so I don't buy more of the fish that we can't finish for the whole week. right? And then these are frozen bagels, expired one, almost expired. So we put it in there, and then another avocado for a smoothie. So that's it. Now go back to what I've just shared. Those meal planning thing. After I checked my pantry, my freezer, and my fridge, what's in there, ingredients that I can still use for next week, I make sure that I mark it down, and I only list those ingredients that I need for my meal planning. So in that way, we can actually save time and money, and we can minimize throwing away food, because that's one of the things that really breaks my heart. After that, so I mentioned in my previous vlog that we have to allocate budget for the grocery. And for us, the family of 5, we determine the amount as 800 per month. That equals to 200 Canadian dollars per week. So we only have $200 when we go to the grocery store, and as much as possible, we really try to go to the grocery store once a week. One store once a week. Because believe me, if you go to like 3 stores because you are looking for one item that you cannot find in this grocery store A, and you'll go to grocery store B, then instead of just buying green peppers for grocery B, you will tend to get more. Most mom will agree with me. And so when I go to the grocery store, actually, in my phone again, I will switch that from my list, my notepads, to the calculator. In my calculator, I only put $150 instead of $200, just to give room for excess, or just to give room for taxes. And so I would put $150 minus, whenever I grab something, I will minus that down, and then until I reach 0. After I arrive from the grocery store, I would look at my receipt and then write down my expenses, and then minus that to 800. So example, if I overspend 200 for that grocery week, I can just actually still minus that and then adjust my budget for the next week. So now here's my April schedule. Everything has been written down here, and you could see I have an excess. I spend more, more than my budget. It's okay as long as we documented everything and then adjust that our budget. And it's also important to let other members of the family, if you have kids, they have to be aware of our budget, and we have to respect that budget as much as we can. And so documenting everything at the end of the month. If you have excess, I will put my note. There's like notes here at the bottom of my notebook, and then I make sure that I total every thing at the end of the year, and we'll see how much really is my spending for grocery at that time. Another bonus tip is don't go to the grocery store with an empty stomach, because you will tend to buy more. As I mentioned, just go to the grocery store once a week, as much as you can, and one grocery store at a time. Another tip is to buy non-branded products. So here in Superstore, there is no-name brand, which are actually cheaper and just taste the same. Next, actually go over your usual groceries item and then see if there's any of them that are not really necessary. For example, snacks, especially those unhealthy ones, sweets. I buy sweets from time to time, very minimal. And like chips or juice, we don't buy juice or soft drinks in our family because it's not healthy, and it's not also healthy for our budget. So we still buy them from time to time, but not every time. We also don't buy processed food as much as we can, like hot dogs or Spam. So go over your groceries and see which among these items are not healthy or not really needed. You can crave from time to time, but you can actually eliminate them. Your health and your budget will thank you later. So that's it for today. I hope that you have learned something, and Olivia's here. Hi. We are trying to be a better homemaker here, a better steward of God's resources to our family. Until next time, thank you for watching. Take good care of yourself.